Hello guys, welcome back to the second and the final episode of the Victorian High Country adventure. As you would have seen in episode 1, we faced a number of challenges down Marathon Road on our way up to Dargo. It was extremely exhausting, and by the time we got to Dargo, we were totally wrecked and exhausted. We had a good pub's meal, we chit-chat, we laughed, we had a good night, sleep, and the next day we woke up fully energized, ready for 300 kilometers of adventure ahead of us.
Stay here, leave here.
What's happening, Manny? What's happening?
What's happening? We're going for our breakfast.
So what's for breakfast? 5 eggs?
Function with 5 eggs, bacon and toasty. But the most important thing is that now the whole body is feeling the sore of yesterday's,
Yesterday's
13 hours
adventures.
ride. Today's body is full of sore. I feel like an 80-year-old man now.
How about you, Mr. Mohans? Huh?
Ready for coffee, double shot.
Double shot?
You don't know whether they have double shot.
And then let's take on the next day.
Next day?
All good to go, brother?
All good to go?
Are you ready?
As ready can be, bro. As long as you don't have to do that hill again.
That's it.
Beautiful. So currently I'm in a Dargo general store. Check this place out. Really nice, good breakfast. You can get some merchandise, gifts, and so on. You can even plan your journey here on this map. How good is that? So the plan for the day was to leave Dargo and head up to the Dargo High Plains Road, which is the beautiful stretch of gravel roads and just beautiful, remarkable scenery. That road takes us all the way up to Mount Hotham Alpine Resort, and from there we hit the Great Alpine Road all the way down to OMEO. And once we got to OMEO, we had lunch, and then we made our way to the Nunniong State Park, and that was another stretch of gravel roads. To me, that stretch of gravel roads were actually quite challenging. We were also fortunate enough to visit the Washington winch, which is one of the 2 winches in the world, which was really great opportunity. And then after completing that stretch of gravel roads, we make our way down to Ense, and once we get to Ense, we hit the Great Alpine Road, which to me is one of the best roads I've been on in Australia to date. And that road takes us all the way down to Lakes Entrance, which was our final stop for the day.
NC to Swift's Creek. Okay. That is straight road only. So that's where we are detouring, and then we join back Swift's Creek, and then it's a bend down.
But at the moment we go all the way up to the start of the Alpine Road, huh?
First we are going to the top. So Alpine Road actually starts from right there.
Yeah.
But we are joining up at Hotham.
Okay.
Then from Hotham we join to OMEO.
Yep.
OMEO to Ense. Ense detour out. Join back Great Alpine Road.
Yep.
Down towards Brisbane.
Changde. Yeah, alright, ठीक है.
Yeah.
Right to Hotham, I've done that already. But from Hotham onwards it's good lah.
Yeah.
Okay lah, keep it a bit easy on the wrist today.
Beautiful roads. It's all uphill. mountainous views there. Okay, so we are out of tarmac and now back on gravel roads. Turned off traction control. But look at the condition of the roads. So as you can see, this is where the stretch of gravel road starts on the Dargo High Plains Road. We started off with the stretch of rather bumpy roads, so there was a lot of rocks on the road and it was patchy and very little traction, and it wasn't that easy to ride on. But then as we were riding, we just see this bunch of riders that just overtake us speeding, and we went like, wow, so it must be possible to ride fast on such roads. It just goes back to experience really, and being newbies, we were happy with the speed that we were going. At least I was happy with the speed that I was going at. But this stretch of road goes for about an hour depending on your expertise and how fast you ride. So it took us roughly about close to an hour, and I personally took it slow and steady. I just wanted to enjoy and let the views sink in, because the views were breathtaking, and as you watch this stretch of roads you will understand what I mean. Riding that the camera really does justice to the actual view of this place. It's really, really beautiful. Edge of the mountain essentially, and look down, there's all downhill. Oh my god. You can sort of wonder how dangerous this whole road can be if you're not taking it slow enough. Crazy, man. Crazy. Look at the peak of the mountain there. Wow. the dirt road and we are back on tarmac. That was at least I think we were on the dirt road for about close to an hour, or maybe just over an hour, but it was totally worth it. That ride was, I mean, it's dirt, but it was a different joy to it. I really enjoyed that ride. What a ride it was epic, the whole ride. Finally here now on tarmac. I think out there is where you go to Mount Hotham.
Alright boys, so we came from Dargo, we used the High Plains Road. This was gravel throughout. And
How long was it roughly?
it was about 1 hour. It took us, it was about roughly 60 kilometers, 1 hour 20 minutes. So this is the end of the road. Now we are up on this route, B500, and we'll be heading towards Mount Hotham, and from there we'll head into the Great Alpine Road.
That's all tarmac?
That's all tarmac, a lot of bends, a lot of windy turns, and that's one of the best roads to take if you're a motorcyclist here in Victoria. So yeah, bikes are, as you can see, bikes are in a condition that they've been bruised and battered. But I think
The bikes have earned their stripes.
yeah, that's what the bikes are for, I guess.
So what's the plan?
So the plan is we will go through Hotham and not stop in Hotham, but move on from Hotham through Dinner Plain, and then we stop in OMEO for fuel and maybe lunch or something.
And that's all tarmac?
That's all tarmac, all the way here till Lake's entrance. It's
That's
tarmac.
tarmac. Okay, so-
Fingers crossed.
Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, thanks, bro. How was the drive? Right.
The ride was alright. Only problem is that I was stuck behind a B-double dump truck
Okay.
on gravel,
Okay.
and I couldn't see 2 meters in front of me.
So it was all dust.
Although dust, can't even see any turn. Although how much I tried to slow down, the dust was not moving away. The dust was just remaining there.
How long was that for?
Quite some, at least half an hour.
Half an hour. Bhagwan, how was the ride?
Quite challenging,
Quite challenging?
quite technical.
Quite technical? Any
Yeah.
casualties?
Yeah, I had an unfortunate slip,
Yep.
and I had to let the bike go, and some minor dents and damages. Yep.
But this is one thing about the race from that I think we need to rechange.
Yeah,
Put some
that's
buckbusters on soon.
yeah, buckbusters, and of course that needs to go too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, dented. Yeah, otherwise it's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, enjoying it actually.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
Good, man. Alright, bro. Let's get on.
All right, cheers.
Steep descent according to the road signs. Not too far from OMEO now. Trip. Now we are in the final leg of our journey today. We're gonna head towards lake's entrance. So we're gonna do a slight detour to take some gravel road, and that's gonna be about 45 to an hour's detour on the gravel. So, and then we'll hit back tarmac all the way to lake's entrance. So we should be in lake's entrance by about 5 o'clock. Manny has left. He's decided to take tarmac all the way to lake's entrance instead. So we'll see Manny in lake's entrance when we get there. So at the moment it's just going to be the 4 of us. Steep descent with very little traction. But the views are breathtaking. Oh, this is a nightmare going down here. It's so steep and there's very little traction. Just using engine braking, first gear and front brakes. The traction control is off. The ABS is still on. Oh my god. Fuck, this is hard. Ooh. Wild Dog Creek Trek. Oh my god. Well, listen. Okay, stick downhill. Back to first gear. Let the bike just go. Cows crossing. Go lah. These cows are crazy. They can even jump fences. We are out of that stretch of dirt roads and now we are back on tarmac. What's that? Right left. Out of tarmac, out of dirt roads. Hey cows. Quite crazy landscapes, beautiful. Oh, I feel like taking a dip in the river, to be honest. Crystal clear water too. It's It's just been like this. The road has just been like that all the way. The whole stretch, essentially. This has been curvy all the way. Just about another 30 minutes, so about 26 more kilometers, and we will get to Lake's entrance. So, and guys, we are in Lake's entrance. That is how beautiful. Look at that view. Going into Lake's entrance now. That opening that you saw there is actually the opening to the open sea, and you can actually take cruises that takes you all out, and if you're lucky you can actually even see some seals. So that's open sea there, and that's the entry of water into, and that creates the whole river that we saw earlier. All the water flows into that same line. A lot of fishing and everything is done here, so alright guys, so arrived in Lake's entrance. Thank you for staying with me with this video, and I'm glad you enjoyed the ride with me as much as I did. It was great fun. We got out today at 10:30 in the morning. It's 6 o'clock now. Full on riding today. Almost 8 hours of riding. 7.5 hours of riding. So glad that we all got to our destination safe and sound, and all is well. So thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for staying with me. And if you have enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Do like, do share, and do subscribe to the video. Do subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
What you're talking about? Oi, censored. Oi, censored. Censored, oi. Okay lah, new videographer, good lah you. Hello, Mohan, enjoying yourself?
Oh, bro, plan ready now.
Oh, look at that, man.
Show me how to do.
So he didn't manage to, after the all that,